So let's check in with Alexis, who's at the Howard County Pop-Up Library. Hello, Alexis.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, so we're so excited to talk about this On the Road to Kindergarten mobile unit. It's a really interesting program that's been going on for some time, and it's really designed to help those first-time kindergartners, and I want to get into it. So first, we got to talk to Ashley. She is the driver of this unit here. Tell me more about where this unit particularly go, because I know we're trying to get accessibility to these materials for children.
So as the community outreach coordinator, I've been working with my On the Road to Kindergarten team to identify neighborhoods, early learning centers, family child care centers, and home daycares to really reach our most marginalized community members who can benefit from early learning and early literacy support. We take our mobile unit, which is chock full of materials and books, to those neighborhoods, those learning centers, and those family home daycares, and we engage the children in reading and singing and dancing and movement just to ensure that we're supporting their development and early learning skills.
Absolutely, and he's out in the truck right now showing you it's kind of like this mobile book unit that we have going on, but it's more than that for a community.
Yes, we also are able to provide Wi-Fi and physically hand out resources such as pamphlets of information for our community organizations that we partner with throughout Howard County.
Perfect. And Ms. Tonya here, I do want to talk about early childhood development here. Why is this so crucial that we provide this to our children and in all different communities?
Oh, thank you so very much. At HCLS, it is our mission, right? It's simple but powerful. Learn, grow, connect. Our new mission is really born out of our new strategic plan that identifies 3 priorities, and one of them is all children enter school ready to learn. We know that the public library is really a child's first public classroom, so we have the opportunity here to change someone's future, their entire educational trajectory on into adulthood, starting right here at the library, right? We know that the more words that children hear, right, the more that they are immersed in literature, the better they do throughout their educational journey. We encourage you to get involved with summer reading, not only to combat summer learning loss, but to boost your readiness for school at all age levels. So we are here for you with something every single day, from STEM to art. We're so much more than books. At HCLS, we really redefine what a library can be.
But speaking of that summer reading, why is it so crucial for parents to, I understand everyone takes a break, but to get your kids kind of already back in motion, especially if they're the first day of school will be here before we know it.
Absolutely. We like to think of libraries and learning like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just something you do as part of your day, and our instructors, talented, passionate, are here to help you with that every single day. We make summer learning fun and engaging. You can come and pick up your summer learning booklets. Teens, children, and adults, we've got something for you as well, so don't miss out on this. Engage with us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, don't leave me just yet, because later we'll be speaking to a parent and also to someone who does other programs throughout August to prepare for your future kindergartner. I have more coming up later in the show. Back to you.
Downtown in Howard County with some adorable kids as we speak. Hello.
Yes, I know I bring out the models, I have to, but before we get into that, I do want to talk about how Howard County Library offers this interesting program throughout August to prepare for your future kindergartner. So I'm joined with Stacy to tell more about how is it, or what's exactly the activities that you do to make sure that they are ready for the first day of school.
Okay, so we have a program called Kindergarten Here We Come, and we do it at all of our branches. And what happens is it's kind of like a little model kindergarten day where they'll hear stories, they'll do songs and activities about that first day of school, what kinds of things that you need, but also practicing things like taking turns, following a schedule. And one thing that makes parents and kids a little bit nervous is that bus. So we actually have a school bus that comes, and the kids get to go up and practice going up on the bus, and the bus driver will talk a little bit about bus safety. Parents get to wave goodbye. Aww. They don't get to go anywhere. No donuts in the parking lot, but it's really cool. They get very excited about being on the bus. And we have lots of other programs too that just get everybody ready for school and just practicing all the early learning things that we can do, such as just following stories and just learning what it's like to work together in a group.
Yeah, they get that feel. And speaking of that, Michelle, you are a parent who frequently comes and uses the library resources. These are your kids, George and Bridget. Tell me, how was it helpful for you when trying to transition them right into school?
Admittedly, it is the cost-saving measure, how much money one can save by utilizing the various resources offered by the library. The amount of books that we have checked out, I did some number crunching. Approximately $100,000 would have been spent on books alone. That's how many we get. As far as its availability, it's in the name. It pops up. It goes anywhere. It was at a touch truck event that we were at. It happened to be at the county fair, and they were so excited. Look, it's here. Let's get our books. We could get a new book while we're here.
Yeah, and George, I have to speak to you because he's my 8-year-old who just turned 8. We do want to point out, though, you said you love the library. What do you get from this library?
Well, there are so many books.
You want to turn this way? There you go.
There are so many books that I feel like some of the best interests I've ever had have come from reading a book at the library about a certain subject. And, for example, the Civil War.
Oh, love it. Oh, my God, George is a scholar. Did you hear that? It doesn't get any better than that. So on that note, I'm going to send it right back to you.